All right, traders, and welcome back to another week of trading with the team. I hope you had a great weekend. And why don't we start by looking at the US dollar? But first of all, why don't we have a look at this great US dollar Mexican peso long that we have riding with the VIP team? If you want to be part of the VIP team and get my trades, just click the link below this video to subscribe. And this is the actual trade running. I already took profits of about half of my position, and my stops are a break even running at about 2600 pips. Of course, the VIP team got that trade as well they do all. Right, so why don't we go ahead and have a look at the US dollar? Right, we are very bullish on the US dollar since last Friday when we were looking at possible longs at the breakout of this flag. We actually took some longs on the US dollar last Friday on, of course, the US dollar Mexican peso, but we also took this long on the US dollar versus the Swiss franc, right? Pretty nice trades, if you ask me. And well, today we are looking for longs on the US dollar again. But right now momentum is really bullish, and the move is kind of gone for the moment. So we are going to wait, or I'm going to wait for some pullbacks on the USD to get in long, right? So what levels I'm looking at? First of all, this is the 4-hour chart on the DXY. The level that I'm looking at for possible pullbacks is last week's highs, right? About the 93.20 level or so. So basically, right now it would be ill-advised to jump in long on the USD, given the fact that today we are already up 0.17%, and stop losses would be a little too wide, and the risk to reward ratio on that trade would be a little bit off. So what I'm waiting for is possibly, a pullback to that 93.20 level, which are last week's highs and this previous pivotal level. So basically what I'm looking at is a pullback for further bullish continuation on the USD. So if we look at the daily chart, the daily chart looks extremely bullish. And well, the next level that I'm looking for some kind of a resistance or short-term bulls taking profit, about the 93.60 or so, or August 18 highs, about this level. So again, on the daily, same thing. We're looking for that pullback for us to be able to get a great risk to reward ratio on that trade. The Japanese yen is rallying, and since I just started my session looking at how the Japanese yen pairs have traded so far. The GBP yen is down 0.5%. The Euro yen down 0.25%. The Aussie yen down more than 0.5%. The CAD yen down 0.4%, etc. All yen pairs, of course, are down because of that yen rally. Now, again, this move is already gone buying the Japanese yen by shorting any of the pairs that I just went through would be ill-advised, and I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do, and again, this is Japanese yen basket from FXEM, which is basically the same thing as the DXY for the US dollar. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for, again, a pullback to last week's highs, but more so to these highs right here, which have acted. This level has acted as a very pivotal level in historic price action. So if I get that pullback, this is where I'm going to look for Japanese yen longs. Preferably, or my preferred market to buy the Japanese yen would be shorting the pound versus the yen on a pullback to the 150 or 151, right? A pullback to the 151 level will give me a great signal to go short on the pound yen, and this is the market that is hot at the moment for me, at least, right? So I'm gonna change the flag on that market. And yeah, so basically what I'm looking for is a pullback to that 151 level or the previous broken lows, last week's lows, etc. Right? Right now that move is gone. I'm not gonna get involved. Yeah, so basically this is what I'm looking at on the US dollar side and the Japanese yen side. And I'm gonna make a couple of more videos for specific markets today. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, just subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified every time we go live, right? So thank you and have a great trading week.